Winter. Okay, guys, we're recording. Happy Sunday. This is July 2020 team meeting. And I cannot believe July is already coming to a close. It's crazy. You want to know what's weird? I think of the 4th of July, and once the 4th of July hits, I'm like, summer's over. I'm like, the summer hasn't even started. I'm like, summer's over. That's it. It's winter. It's Christmas. Again, this is where Looney Tunes goes. Absolutely crazy. So we are at the end of our transition month. We are phasing out spring, summer. I hope you guys are, happy with where you are for the month. And if you're not, you, my dearest friends, are the only one that can change that. So you still have plenty of time. We all know. And if you don't, if you're a newer consultant, welcome. But in this kind of business, you can literally change your entire month in like 24 hours. I mean, we have seen the most impossible things become possible. I mean, ask Jess, like she can literally hit a promotion in 5 hours. And like, I'm not even joking. We joke about it. We're like, Jess will make it happen in like an hour. So truly, this business, you have a week, a little bit less than a week, and you can literally have the best month. If you are at 0 right now, you can have the best month, but it's just going to require your work. It's going to require your effort and your intention and, planning and preparing, truly. So we're going to close out strong. Personal outreach, obviously, posting. We're in a season of social media hardcore. We are still in social distancing. So, marketing your business through social media is still massive. You're posting, I would say, on your personal, Facebook or Instagram, your actual posts should be about lifestyle. Keep them about lifestyle, about, who you are, your brand, why you love Scentsy, and try to like not even mention Scentsy. Like if people know that it's a Monday at, 11 o'clock in the morning and I'm out by my pool, like I don't have to say, oh, because of Scentsy. I could just say like, so lucky that my work or my job or being your own boss, you know what I mean? But keep it about your lifestyle. Then your stories, Instagram and Facebook, you can hit heavy with product. Okay. And keep it consistent. You can't do it one day. And, I would try every single day, at least once. Keep your stories flowing with product about how you use them. And then of course there's things that we don't have that you will need to pull, Google image search, Facebook image search. And, Scentsy was talking about how they're trying to do realistic photos and they're going to be using consultants. They're going to be using consultants' pictures and photos for marketing, and they find that is super successful and result driven. So that is exciting to hear because we always talk about stock photos are meh, and they totally heard that loud and clear. So you notice a lot of their images are really set up to be lifestyle photos, like how it looks in a living room. They really set it up. It's not just one photo with a white screen behind it. So that's really cool. But social media is huge, you guys. Do not forget about it. And with anything, when we talk about the 3 legs of success, when we talk about whatever it is that you want, right? Income producing activities, social media, follow-up, consistency is where it's at. Every single one of us have consistency. This is a learned business. You do not need experience, and everything that you already have is everything that you need to succeed. Okay? Commitment, consistency, and getting prepared, and you will be gold, promise. Okay? So we are transitioning out, like I said, and I know that we covered this last month and we've been posting about it, but really making sure that you're prepared for the fall, okay? Our fall winter products come out and are available to our customers, our public, on August 1st, okay? So that means in order for you to succeed, you really need to have, the products and business materials to market and promote yourself. So making sure that you have catalogs, testers. I'm going to focus heavy on online parties still, and I'm going to focus on tote parties because restrictions have lightened up. So there are people at work. And with that being said, I'm going to be setting some of my customers up that, you know, can go to work or work in offices, or nurses that do want to take testers in a little pouch party with them. I'm going to be setting them up with that. Okay. And I'm going to either try to combine an online and a tote party together, or I'm going to do separate, completely up to them. I'm always going to try to combine both to get more bang for their buck and a better experience for them with more host rewards. Okay. So, you know, we need the catalogs in hand, so we know the pricing. Make sure, if you have not ordered yet, please make sure when you do order that it says English. Okay. Because I've ordered Canadian catalogs and the pricing is different. Okay. English USA. English USA. Okay. Super important. Testers, at least to have one set. If you were with us, well, if you're here, then you probably would have gotten a spring summer set of testers, and you can just take out the discontinued scents and add a transition set for the fall winter and combine it and make it one full set. Okay. And I have multiple sets that I need. So, it's completely up to you. Bare minimum, one set of testers. Okay. And then again, because we are in social distancing, I have ordered stickers, and the testers and the stickers are, or were on back order. So I've heard, to be completely honest, I have both in, and I've had them both in. So I'm not really paying attention to it because I'm already moving on to the next. Okay. But if you do need those things and you need to keep updated, please make sure that you're looking. And this is something that you guys, we need to relay to our teams as well, because I see a lot of questions on our team pages about things that you can find if you just click on your news tab. And, you know, as a leader, as, you know, a lead consultant, a director, a star director, superstar director, we all have the same workstation. And so a lot of the things that myself, Janelle, or Jess will post are coming directly from the workstation. So just make sure that you're checking it, because we're dropping a lot of information and product releases, and so many great things are going to be coming out. And so you want to keep up to date with that. And if anything is on back order, you can look at the product list and then you can scroll to the right. And it's hard if you're on a phone, it's hard to see. So if you can get to a desktop, or if you're on a phone, just make sure you scroll over, because you're only going to have a certain amount to view on your phone, and you're not going to see, like, it will have an updated, you know, information, or like there were oils, for instance, that were on back order. And if you scrolled over, it would say like, oh, held up in customs, or like whatever the situation was. So it may say like date to be determined, or it will give you an updated date that it should be in stock or sent out. So make sure that we're looking at that. And also, Jess, did you raise your hand?
Yeah, I just have a question, because with the back ordered thing, what if they're not, because we're changing into a new catalog, what if is that stuff going to be available for the next season, or would it just say out of stock if it wasn't? Like, that's where I get confused with, like, some of the warmers. I'm like, are they putting that on to the new season, or are they just going to be not available?
So like if there's a warmer, because like, you know, on the product list, it will say like sold out, like it's totally gone, like we're not even filling those back orders. So it will either say sold out and it's completely gone, or if it's back ordered, and I don't know, because I don't really have anything in back order right now. But if you have like a customer that ordered a warmer and it's still not in, but it's from the spring summer catalog, and you know, to August 7th, they're still going to backfill that.
Okay.
But whatever's in the catalog is, you know, what they will have.
What the website, if it's on back order, right? I just never really try to get a back order off me, like, so I don't really know.
So it depends, because like for right now, like, do you mean just if it's in the spring summer catalog?
Yes.
Okay. So like on that list too, it will say, you know, like only available on the workstation, because some things you'll go on like the website and it will say back order. So they know if they're going to order that it's on back order, and they know that, you know, but some things are only available through the workstation. Like when I had to fill some pod requests or pod orders, they were only available on the workstation for me to get. And they were still on back order, but I could only put them in. So it will either say back order on the website or it won't be available at all because they
Okay.
may not be filling them.
Okay. Yeah. Had to
So
run
yeah,
into that thing.
yeah.
Okay.
And kind of going into that too, for anybody that didn't, have the registration or didn't register for Scentsy Family Reunion, they were kind of talking about that because it gave me goosebumps. We've seen so much growth, like the biggest growth ever in Scentsy. And ironically, right, at the same time, we happen to be in a global pandemic. So they're trying to have home office staff work from home. And our operations team, which is, the warehouses, they were trying to shut warehouses down for like the whole East Coast. They only did it for a day. Like they tell the whole story about that. But in a time of such, exponential growth, we had to downsize for a while to let people work from home. And it was just crazy. We've hired new staff and, hopefully all of these shipping things, will iron out. And I just want, we talk about this a lot, but I really want to stress it because, in direct sales, and I've talked to other people in other direct sales companies, and they are seeing the same exact shipping things. It's not just us. And when you know that you're with a company that will do the absolute best they can for you, I don't even blink an eye over the shipping. I really don't, because there's nothing we can do. Like, we're doing the best that we can. This is new for all of us. We've never been in a global pandemic with a growth surge in our company. So it's something that I think we need to give ourselves grace, our, company grace, and we're all just trying to figure it out. And that they're going to do everything that they can. So, feel confident with that. And hopefully we will get through it because we're coming in to the busiest 6 months of the year. And it's just crazy because we're already over any projected numbers in only the first 6 months of the year, which is insane. So, we have promotions at a higher rate. People are really stepping up and working their business. And this is a time where truly you put in the effort, you sit down and you have a goal and you stay consistent, you are going to thrive. I mean, it was always the case, but there is a high demand for our products. And that makes me feel really good because I want everybody to succeed, whatever it is that you want. Okay. So with that being said, SFR was great. I mean, we had the opportunity to watch from home, it's not like in person, but honestly, I was listening to Courtney talk about this and it was so true because when you're at SFR, it's literally like it is a reunion. So there's people everywhere. People, want to take pictures. People, are just catching up, hugging, loving on each other. And so you'll catch like 5 minutes of, this breakout and 5 minutes of that breakout. And so like, I never feel like I'm fully present in like a breakout unless I'm training. So this is amazing because I have watched probably 20 videos and some of them are super quick, but I choose what I want to watch. I can go back and watch it and they're available, you guys, for like the next 30 days, which is awesome. Because even things that I feel like I already knew are either one, great refreshers. I'm at a different place in my business than I was last year. And so I have different goals and a different vision. So I'm watching different kinds of breakouts than I would have watched last year. And it's just been incredible that we can even offer a virtual massive conference like that and have recognition and have all these product releases that we did. And I mean, you guys, those product releases, like we have the opportunity to kill it with just LTOs, with just the limited time offers that we have coming out, like I was like, oh, I cannot believe this is amazing. Not even counting just the catalog, but always remember, default to the catalog. We have an incredible catalog. The LTOs are just to like increase your sales and help you that much more, but default to the catalog. The catalog is amazing. I do not have a lot of Disney customers. I really don't. I actually feel like I have more Marvel than Disney. And I didn't sell a ton of Disney stuff, but you know what I sold a ton of is the catalog. The catalog is amazing. Okay. So make sure that you're ready to go, that you can say what your favorite scents are. Okay. You can pick your top 6 scents and, make samples of those, make felt samples so you can get more bang for your buck, and, post about it, follow up. The big thing that we need to go into in now that a lot of us are seasoned, and even for you newer consultants, learn from our mistakes, have systems in place, you guys, no matter what it is. I've even simplified my follow-up system. I'm talking about, I was listening to Jen, and obviously Jen Anderson is ridiculously successful. And I'm like, how can I simplify this? My business is getting bigger, and I could be busier, but I want to work smarter and not harder and feel like I'm being stretched thin. So even like my follow-up, my thank you, I'm thanking them and giving them all of my gratitude and appreciation right on the spot, calling them, texting them, emailing, whatever it is, right then and there. And then, for PWS orders, I will send out once a month. I'm going to start sending out once a month, all of my scent circles for anybody that ordered from PWS. I'm going to make it so much simpler and easier, because I want you guys to see that I am not pulling my hair out, and that honestly being your own boss is totally worth it. So I'm going to simplify and pulverize it down to bare minimum, but I'm going to be super productive, and I'm only going to do income producing activities, but it's going to be so that you can work this business with a full-time job, with 2 jobs, with 3 jobs, with children, with anything, because that's truly what this business is about, making it work for you and your family. So systems are huge. And I talked about the 3 legs of success. I posted the image that you can print out with the compensation plan. We're going to be getting super busy, friends. So make sure that if you're new or even seasoned, that you know the compensation plan. And if you don't understand it, because let's be serious, it can be very confusing, right? Then there's many, many, many trainings everywhere. And I want to teach you guys how to fish and find your own information and feed yourselves, instead of me spoon feeding, or instead of Jess and Janelle and all of you leaders here spoon feeding, because nobody has time for that, and you are your own boss. And honestly, the more you do for your own business, the more successful you're going to be. I promise you. We're not saying that out of spite because we don't want to help you. No, this is a very supportive, positive, culture that we have, and we're all about helping. But helping yourself is always going to be the best option. Promise. And we're always here for support. We will direct you to the tools and resources, and it's up to you and your responsibility to find them and use them and implement them. Okay. So systems, huge. Figure out what works for you, and you got to do it. Okay. So, incentive. Okay. You guys, Disney, up to 5 guests. Please use the incentive tab. I have people literally saying, how do I win this? There's no winning. There is no winning in this. This is all straight up hard work. Hard work. But I'll tell you, it's nothing that if somebody joins in a month from now, they can earn this trip. They can earn this trip. It's literally looking at the incentive and what each level requires. Okay, there's different levels. You have to look at that, and you have to decide what level you're going for. Don't just say, oh, like I'm going to earn level 5. Like, do you know what level 5 is? I mean, obviously, if you want to earn level 5 and you want to take like a crew with you, then do it. But I want you guys to look at the incentive tab, look at the requirements, and set a goal. So you can go to Disney and bring up to 5 guests. And I'll tell you, like, I'm so excited because you guys know, without getting into the whole personal story, I tried to bring my kids to Disney and had to cancel airfare, resort, all of it, all the extra things from Disney because of the pandemic. And so that was such a bummer because we were going to surprise them on their birthday. So the incentive this in 2021 is literally their birthday is in the middle of it. And they were screaming because I had them watch. They already knew that it was happening, like it was a family thing, and I was going to take them. And it's already a done deal. These kids are going to Disney. They're like, yeah, we're going. They're telling their friends. They're telling my parents. They're like, we're going to Disney. Mom's taking us to Disney. And I'm like, well, I still have to earn it, but I'm going to. That's it. Point blank period. And if you guys have that mindset where you're like, I'm going to earn it, then that's it. Do it. Be relentless in your effort and do it. Do the things that you've been holding off doing because you're nervous or you're scared or whatever it is. You've got to do those things that you've been holding off on doing. You're not going to earn trips and promote without doing the things that you haven't been doing. You know, be brave, be bolder in your steps. Like I have to really step up, reaching out to people, like doing all these things. I have to step up and I'm going to do it. Okay. And me telling my kids is like holding me accountable because they'll be like, if I don't earn that trip, they're going to be like, you are a fraud, lady. So I'm earning that trip. I'm earning it, period. I'm going to go for me and 3 guests, Mark, Catherine, and Declan. And if I can bring my mom, I would love to, although I don't think she'll want to go in June because it's going to be hot. But also the first time ever, if you earn over your points that you need, you can gift or give them to another consultant, which is so awesome because that is the culture we come from, where we help. And I love that because in a heartbeat, I would give it to one of you guys, in a heartbeat. And that makes me feel so awesome that they're giving us that option, because it's always been asked, like, can I give extra points? That makes me feel so good that we can do that. And if you want just an adult trip, you can go to Colorado Springs, which is amazing because the more points you earn, you can like, I can't think of like what the word is because I keep saying like, oh, extra incentives, but it's not incentives, just like extra accommodations, I guess, like golfing or spa and Scentsy trips, you guys, they are like insane. You're going to be blown away. If literally they were like, I'll take you to Cape Cod, I would go because I mean, obviously I'd go anywhere at this point, but because Scentsy does it like tenfold, you're going to be blown away. Okay. Blown away by what they have to offer and give you, truly. And did you see Region 3s in Fiji? I was like, well, those people are from New Zealand and Australia. So like,
I want to move to Fiji. I want to move to New Zealand.
I was like, Fiji?
No.
What? But I guess, you know, I mean, we've been to Greece and all these different places too, but I was like, wow, Fiji, huh? Like it ain't no thing for them. Is it like going to Florida for them? Because like Fiji's like on my screensaver on my computer.
Yeah, I want to go there so bad. But I was also thinking of Disney. I'm like, there's no way, like, you're just not going to Disney with your family. Disney is going to either like shut down some certain parks for you. Like there's going to be more to just like, I was saying to Mike, there's more than just going to Disney. Like it's going to be the best experience that you ever will get going to Disney.
Absolutely. Like way better than I could even provide for them. You're like VIP, like exclusive things for you, which is so awesome because like when we went to Disneyland for SFR, they shut, like we got early access like 2 hours early into the parks. Like we didn't have to wait in any lines, which is amazing. You know what I mean? I'm like, who am I? Like, I'm like, oh, you guys don't even know how important I am. Nobody. I'm literally nobody. But like that is so awesome. And like room drops, you guys, they have gifts waiting for you in your hotel like every day, which is so amazing. I'm telling you, it's just top notch. And please have the confidence to want to go and say it out loud. And honestly, it's like you working your business is the reward. If you're doing this to earn an incentive, which I love, I feel like I'm always in incentive mode because we're always in an incentive. And that is really, I feel like what helped me bring my A game from the beginning. It's because I've been very motivated by trips. Even if I haven't been able to go on all of them, you know, there's always like a buyout or points or whatever. And I'm trying to just come from a grateful place and be like, my business is the reward. You know, I'm making the money that I want and staying home with my children. And then as a bonus, I get to travel and earn free trips, top-notch style. So please know that you can do this. And I want to see you guys go for it because you can do it. Okay.
Like PRV should at least be like your goal each month should be 1,000 because you get out of 5 out of 6 months, you get incentive points for that. So that should, like, I know people like to hit 500, like if, you know, you're not big yet into your business yet, but your goal should be 1,000 to get those points. Like push for 1,000.
Yep. And you can do it. I remember thinking at one time in my business, there's no way I could get 2,000 PRV a month. I remember thinking, no way. When I first started, I was only 700-800 PRV a month kind of girl. And I remember, coaching with Jen and her being like, for what I was saying I wanted out of my business, she's like, you need to sponsor more people and you need higher PRV, girlfriend. And I was like, how? I can't do that. And here I am. I'm saying I can't do it. I can't do it. So that automatically I'm not going to try. And then you just hit it hard, you guys. You sit down. This is why, if you guys haven't watched the 3 legs of success video that I did, or, let your teams know. It is a long video. It's an hour, but I'm covering your entire business and trying to simplify it. There's so many people that join. Yes, they have their launch, and then they don't know where to go with their business. What should I be doing every month? I hear it all the time. There's people, I did a poll on our team page, and I asked what people need to know the most about, or where they feel like they're struggling the most in their business. And a lot of people are saying sales. And some of these people are talking, I'm talking about, have been with Scentsy for years and are not sure how to get sales. And that's fine, because some people start just as hobbyists, and that is totally fine. And then their vision changes. So maybe they weren't ready to listen to it the first time, and that's okay, right? But if I see somebody years into this not knowing how to get sales, or concerned that they don't know how to get PRV, there's many tools and resources for you, like I said in the beginning, right? And it's your responsibility, you guys, to do that. And especially people that I know have had coaching calls and, gone over these things multiple times. It's going to come down to will or skill. Okay? Either you just don't have the will to do it, and that's okay. I would never judge any single one of you, because your reason to join is different than mine. And when you are ready, I'll be here, right? But I cannot be chasing anybody's tail. I can't even keep up with chasing my own tail. So will is you just don't have the drive to do it. Or skill is it's something that you truly don't know what to do. Okay? And there's a big difference. So in the 3 legs of success video, it's literally everything that you need to do. So I will hand somebody this video after they've had their launch, after I've gone over a few things, and I want them to watch this video so they are very well aware, and then bring me some questions. Then come and talk to me, because I'm happy to help you, right? But everything is there. Everything is there for every single new consultant. And we're going to come into a massive season of growth again, because it's the fall, winter, because we're in an incentive period. There is going to be major growth within our teams. So make sure that you do, again, systems, have an onboarding system. And if you need help and you don't have something consistent, please talk to your sponsor or your director about help with that. Okay. You're not sure what to do exactly, or what should be done in what order, because in that 3 legs of success video, I talk about your sales come first, then sponsoring, then training and onboarding. Okay. Because if 500 is bare minimum, you guys, if you're a leader and, like Jess said, 1,000, we should be aiming for 1,000. And most times you're going to go over it, especially into this season. Okay. So make sure that, you just have to try. If whatever you want out of this business, you have to try. You have to put in the effort. And I promise it will happen for you. Okay. So will versus skill. Onboarding systems is going to be huge. Really, even when I'm going to be doing coaching calls moving forward, I'm going to do every 3 months moving forward. I'm going to listen to what you have to say, what you want, and we're going to go right back. If you're pulling in 500-600 average every month and you're elite and above, and you want to talk about teams and building your team, and this person's needs help or is struggling on your team, we're going to go right back to sales, because as a leader above, depending on what you want from your business, you should be, your effort should be higher in sales. Okay. So, or, if you're talking about your teams and you're not hitting your GWV, but you also haven't sponsored in 2-3 months, then let's go back to sponsoring, personal sponsoring. Okay. So that's that. Transition month, get ready. We've got a lot of LTOs coming out. We've got a lot of releases and information that is going to be thrown at us. And it is your personal responsibility to make sure that you are looking at your workstation. Okay. Because I will relay information, right? But this is all at your own fingertips. So make sure if you have a team too, that you're talking to them, you're checking in with your team. You know what's going on with them, where they need help, all of these things. Sometimes it's just, they need a pep talk, which is totally okay, right? So being ready, having your catalogs, having your testers. If you want to get those stickers out, it's a great idea. And here's the form. The form I've posted on the on our team page. LTOs is limited time only. So the document is here, and you can print 2 to a page. It's great. Everything is on back order, because literally if you didn't order on the 1st, this stuff was back ordered immediately. So keep updated with that. Okay. Keep patience, keep grace, you guys. Everybody is trying their best. Everybody. Scentsy is trying their best. Home office, me, you, everybody. Have grace, be patient. If you become disgruntled and impatient and negative, you're setting yourself up for failure, okay? And we are here to help each other, and you can come and complain and vent to me. I encourage you to come to me and vent to me, but I am going to be the person to help you move forward with positivity and resolution, okay? So we talked about the incentive, okay? All of the information is on the workstation. How to earn it, go to the incentive tab. The tracker will be up if it's not. I didn't look yesterday. The tracker will be up if it's not, and it will keep points for you. How do you earn an incentive trip? Sales and sponsoring. Sales and sponsoring, and helping those people that you sponsor promote, at least to certified, and helping those leads, helping those certifieds promote to lead, helping leads promote to star. You have to be engaged and involved in your business if you want it to succeed. It does not just unfold and throw itself on your lap. Okay. So that's really it. That's all I have for you. I mean, new catalog season, be prepared. Incentive trip, be prepared. And if you want to set up a coaching call with me to help you, especially if you're newer, help you figure out a plan for the incentive, let's do it. But I'll tell you this, I know the excitement is high right now. And as soon as they announce the trip, and you're still kind of fueling off of SFR and the announcements and Heidi and Orville, but that quickly fades when day-to-day monotony, repetitive day in and day out work sets in, and then life happens, and we get busy, and we get sick, and school, and worry, fear, all of these things set in, right? The excitement fades. Okay? The excitement fades. And it's really important that you stay focused on what you want. Write it down, print it out, make a vision board. Like, it needs to be in your face every day, or else you're going to become okay with not hitting your goals. You're going to become okay with, oh, if it doesn't happen, well, I've never earned one before, so it's not a big deal. Don't settle for that. And I don't care if you just want to come here for a free Scent Circle. Get your free Scent Circle then. Okay? Don't settle. Don't settle. You're better than that. So just make sure that if you are trying to earn this incentive, and you really want to earn this incentive, you guys, you have to commit to it. And commitment is, what is this saying? It's doing what you said you would do long after the mood you set it in. Even though you're motivated now, in 2 months, you're going to be motivated when life has weighed you down every day. And you're like, I don't care anymore. I don't even want this anymore, because I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. I don't want to stay up late and do work. I don't want to get up early. I don't care. Think about that. Okay, grind it out, you guys. I promise they will be a reward for you at the end, and it will be your business, it will be your confidence, it will be your self-worth, and it will be a free trip. And when you take, if anybody has spouses that are in doubt or children, whatever it is, if you guys have any of those people in your life that aren't totally on board or believe in what you do or see the vision and what it can really have for you, then I'll tell you, you earn them a trip. And not like I said, your business is going to thrive. So they're going to be seeing money. They're going to be seeing you with confidence. And if you are in a place where you have more confidence and you have more belief in yourself, you're probably going to be more positive. You're probably going to be a better wife, a better mother. And it just has to do with your own self-worth and you putting in the effort for yourself and seeing results and being like, wow, I can do this. I can do things that I thought I couldn't do, right? But trips, your husband will be right on board. I promise you, okay? And I'm lucky that I earned, well, I'm not lucky. I earned the trip to Punta Cana in the very beginning. And then Mark was like, holy moly, I can't believe this. So he's been on board from the beginning. And now he's like, where are we going on vacation? Where are we going on vacation? And I'm like, this is where we're going, period. So watch, right? So that's that, you guys. I absolutely love and adore you. I'm here if you need anything. Let's just get to work. Connect with your teams. And this is the season of growth. So sales, sponsoring, sales and sponsoring. You can't do one without the other. And together you're going to have a successful business. You're going to have a confident self. And you're going to have a free trip to go on with each other, all of us together. Okay? So I'm going to end this. If you have questions, let me know. Happy Sunday. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, ladies.